hoe. Just a hoe. You's a hoe. I said that you's a hoe.
Hello everybody. I know I've been out for quite some time. For those of you that have kind of been up to date, thank you so much for, for telling me to get better and all the get wells and stuff. I really appreciate it. For those of you that don't know, I was out with kind of a minor back thing. Long story short, I saved Lee from an evil couch. Yes? Yes. Lee agrees with me. I saved him from an evil couch. I would take a picture of the evil couch. Actually, you know what? Here, let me just show you, because I don't think you've ever seen my house. So, here. Okay, so, there's me. Hi! And then, that is the couch that ruined my life. Anyway, so, that is the couch that ruined my entire weekend. I actually wound up missing, some work because of it, unfortunately. Like, it was, oh my god, it was crazy. So, like, I took a shower, and then I came back to the couch, to the other couch, the lesser evil couch, the couch I got mad at, as a matter of fact. And I sat down, and I was like, okay, well, I feel okay, I guess. And then it shot up my back, and I was like, oh my god, I'm not okay, I'm sorry. So I laid down, and I started stretching, and that was a horrible idea, because as I stretched, I was like, I guess it feels, oh my god! And then we got the brilliant idea to put ice on my back, and Lee was like, oh, here, and he took one of those cold ice packs or whatever, or like a thing of ice in a rag, and set it on my back. And the second that he set it on my back, I have never heard a more horrible scream come out of my mouth, I think. It was pretty bad, and it scared Lee. I'm really sorry. So, it was bad. And I went to the emergency room because it was horrible, and it hurt really bad. Anyway, better now, so that's always a good thing. I'm going to try to start doing Insanity again tomorrow morning. Before you start saying, but wait! I'm doing it really, really lightly. I'm going to try to make sure and take care not to hurt myself any further. I'm going to hopefully be seeing a doctor about it, just because I've had like 6 old people in the past week and a half tell me, you're too young for that to happen. And I'm like, I know old people, but it does. Same thing with other situations like kidney stones.
Yep.
I swear to god, these things are the most horrible thing. Like, have you ever seen a picture of a kidney stone? If you haven't, go Google kidney stones, because you should see what they look like. They're like little shards of glass.
It's like the giant crystal asteroids at the end of Titan AE.
Did you really just reference Titan AE?
Hey, that movie wasn't that bad.
That bad is the keyword. Anyway, so, what was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, so, been playing Last of Us. I was hesitant at first. Like, this is not a game, I'll be honest, it's not a game I followed a lot of, when it first kind of got mentioned, and then Lee...
I did, since the trailer.
Lee decided that he was going to pull me into it and light me on fire about this game. So I was watching him play initially when he got it, and I'm like, okay, yeah, the beginning's really crappy, so okay, let's see how this goes.
Good crappy.
Good crappy, not bad crappy, good crappy. Is there a good, can you have a good, well, never mind. Anyway, despite that, so. He got about 20% into the game, which for those of you that haven't realized yet, 20% is actually a lot more like 5%, depending on where you are. Because at 20%, he left off at...
No spoilers.
Well, I'm just going to say the section.
No spoilers.
Where'd you leave off at in the section?
I don't know, but no spoilers.
I'm not going to give any spoilers.
It was nighttime.
I'm not that horrible, okay? I wouldn't leave any spoilers. I just shocked myself. Like, burned myself on this wire because I was playing with it. Anyhow, so, he left off at a specific spot, and I was like, okay, this is my day off. I have nothing better to do, so I'm totally going to play it too. And I left off at a specific spot, which was like 63%. And I want to play, and Lee's playing because he's not where I was, and now I have to wait for him to get where I was because otherwise it'll ruin the game for him and make spoilers. So I can't play. So instead, I'm going to spend my time playing Neverwinter. For those of you that have or have not played it, I actually like it. It's pretty enjoyable. The gameplay is actually not as bad as I thought it could be. Same thing for the Last of Us. Actually, the gameplay is pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. You know, surprisingly, the AIs in Last of Us is actually a crap ton smarter than most of the ones I've ever run into. Wouldn't you agree?
Yup, stupid smart.
Yeah. They get to a point where eventually
Most of the time.
they get to a most of the time they get to a point where they actually learn, like, your play. I've had a couple of times where, because I tend to play stealthy, like Metal Gear Solid style. There's a trap there. Anyway, so they get to a point where when you go around like a box or a bookshelf or something to go behind them, they'll actually like stop and turn around to go the opposite direction. So like if they think you're somewhere nearby, they'll walk the entire perimeter around an object just to see if you're there. And if you're behind the object, you better move, because they're gonna walk around the entire thing. So anyway, besides that though, it's a great game. If you haven't had the chance to check it out, honestly, give it a shot. It's really worth it. The story so far is incredible. I mean, for those of you that don't know, Lee actually had a conversation with Troy Baker about the game before the game was released at SabotinCon last year.
Something like that.
Last year. I think it was last year. He actually talked to him, and Lee guessed a couple of things about the game before it had even come out. I'm not going to give any spoilers. Jesus fucking Christ. Interrupting boyfriend. Seriously. I wasn't joking when I said that. Anyway. So, he actually had a conversation with Troy Baker. Troy Baker's a really chill guy, by the way, for those of you that haven't ever, you know, met him or shook his hand or anything. Awesome voice actor. He plays Joel, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so he plays Joel in the game, and I gotta admit, like, the voice acting in this game is pretty kick-ass for the characters involved, among other things. So anyway, I'm gonna kind of stop talking about that and move subjects, because Lee also thinks I'm North Korea, and we're trying to remember why he's relating me to North Korea, and I don't remember why. I don't remember anything about that conversation. So, anyway, just thought I'd check in with you guys, give you a little bit of tidbits about Last of Us and how it's going. I'll let you know when I get to the ending, hopefully by this coming weekend when I post my next video on next Sunday, because I'll be in tears, more than likely, from what I'm gathering. I'm hoping not. I hope it has a better ending, but I know it won't have it. I'm scared. I want to finish the game. I really don't, because it scares me. Oh my god. Okay, so those of you that have played it, if you run into the one level with the things and and stuff and...
No spoilers.
I'm not giving spoilers. I can't. I'm sorry. I gotta go now. I can't talk about it because I'm excited. And if I give spoilers, I'll get bitch slapped across the room by you guys who haven't gotten there yet. I'm sorry. I'm just really excited and it's a good game. So, I'm gonna go back to playing Neverwinter. Those of you that want to join me. What is my screen name for Neverwinter? Oh, let me figure out my screen name for Neverwinter. Hold on. That's Google. I didn't want Google. I think it's under... Autumn Kitsune, or Kitsune Autumn. I think it's under Kitsune Autumn. Anyway, just message me if you want it. Like, I'll answer back and give you my screen name and stuffums. But I'd really like people to play with me because it's a fun game. Otherwise, I'll let you know if and when I have a faction up on Last of Us. I don't know if I'll be playing multiplayer or not. It depends. It's not so much that I don't want to as it is I just kind of don't want to because I don't really have time. Other than that, hope you're all well, and like I said about the appreciation post, I sincerely appreciate you guys and everything that you've done for me and all the support you've given me, and also for everything you do for each other and the community. I don't know, like, I just had a really sentimental moment where I realized I haven't really ever sat down and thanked you guys, so thank you, and hope everybody's doing well, and other than that, send me your shit like I asked you to, guys. Cosplay pictures, videos, shit that you think is really cool that you want me to investigate. Like, give me stuff, please. Things. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go. This has gone on far too long. I hope you guys are, you know, doing great. And if there's anything that pops up, you know, toss me a message. Let me know what's up. So, this got really awkward. I ran out of things to talk about, so I'm gonna go.